19 and 20, he commanded them to baptize others. So when people say baptism is not essential, I'm like, well, who are you listening to? Not Jesus. Jesus says, if you hear me, you're going to obey me if you love me. And if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. I'm commanding you to be a part of my family by entering into water. Now, let me tell you this. If Jesus said, all you have to do is light your weave on fire and you can go into heaven, how many of you would burn that yak?
Amen.
Someone's offended. I don't wear a yak. I wear a human head.
Okay.
There's a bald child in Ethiopia in America. But the question is, would you do it? He's not asking you for a trial by fire. He's asking you for birth by water. Now, you need to understand, all of us came by birth by water, flesh and water. He's asking you now to be born again of spirit and water. John 3:3, John 3:6, John 3:5. Then he tells us in Revelation 2:10, all I need you to do is keep living like me till I call you home. For some of us, going home is a quick study, a quick journey. For a lot of us, going home can take a little longer. But the most important thing is that we go home. The song says, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. The song says, troublesome times are here, filling men's hearts with fear. Freedoms we all hold dear now is at stake. So we need to humble our hearts to God and save ourselves from that chastening or that disciplining rod and seek the way pilgrims or Christians try. Christians, awake. In other words, wake up. Stop trying to do things your way and do them the way Christ has laid out in his word. Don't you want to go home? I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired. And I'm not just talking about tired today. I'm talking about the tired that comes from being beaten by folk who don't love me at all. I got to surround myself with such people tomorrow. And then I got to get up the next day and do it all over again. And do it again the next day, all over again. And then sometimes I come to the Lord's house and there are folk who say they love me here, but then there's some folk who can't stand me.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Oh, don't. No, it don't matter. You may love me today, but Wednesday you may not.
Yes, sir.
You know, folk are funny.
Amen.
Folk will change their mind with weather. You love me when the sun's out, can't stand me when the rain comes.
Yes, sir.
Amen. Don't look like it's a strange thing, because the same thing happens in your house.
Yes, sir.
When the children do what you tell them to do, you love them. But when they do the exact opposite, you don't want to see them. Because you're afraid if you do see them, you're going to hurt them. Amen. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus is coming soon. Go ahead, sir.
Troublesome time.